Kerala is in some ways different than any other states in India. This kind of freedom, I never got it, like I've been working on with other governments also. We can say that, not the earlier Matancheri or earlier Kochi is no more there. It is a place of peace. It is a place of an ideal location for any kind of cultural events. I think the culture is spreading, which is I'm very happy that culture giving us that it is known as a soft power. Hi, I'm Bose Krishnamachari, artist, curator and scenographer based out of Kochi and Mumbai. Also the co-founder of the Kochi Biennale Foundation and the co-curator of the first edition Kochi-Muziris Biennale.
I'm so honored to have you here. So I would start it's a beautiful evening. Lot of artistic scenes all around. And how are you enjoying this moment with your friends? I saw you chilling out with your friends, taking photos and all, having lovely conversations. So how was you enjoying this moment this evening?
So KLF Apostrophe, it's amazing to be here, the ninth edition of the KLF. This atmosphere cannot be brought back. It's only once it happens at Calicut Beach when KLF brings that kind of energy and there's hundreds and thousands of people around. So beautiful, setup. The location play an important role when it comes to KLF. Or any kind of creative atmosphere, I think. And also Calicut brings that kind of, I would say weather. It's a weather creating city for food, literature, music and art. When we look at Calicut, KLF, the ninth edition, I really feel great to be part of it. Congratulations to the team, DZ, and keep going.
So in Biennale, you always have that lens where you are curious about the visitors, the artists, the people who are coming and enjoying the art, right? Yeah. Here you have another lens, you are enjoying and you see other people talking long deep conversation with their favorite author and all. So how is that different? And here, how do people come and interact with you in Biennale?
I think, Kochi-Muziris Biennale made an impact in people's mind. That effect of it is the reflection comes through me in some ways that people recognize me through the lens of the biennial. That familiarity, that is what excites me, that is what they would like to have a selfie, or this is always, you've seen it in film field in Kerala. You can especially talk about literature was dominating. That's the time we brought another vertical. Kochi Biennale is not a vertical, not just one vertical. It has a students Biennale, it has ABC Art by Children. There is lots of conversations at the pavilion. So an invitations program. So it's a kind of many verticals, an amalgamation of program, amalgamation of thinkers and practitioners from around the world, not just the visual language. There is curated films, there are curated performances, everything is curated, which I think it is important that, that editorial of an eye, that can be, the location can be given. And I'm also proudly, I can say that KLF is also inspired from that vertical Kochi Biennale. It is known as People's Biennale. That effect reflects everywhere. It's a kind of almost like a fragrance of bloom. That KLF, I'm very happy to be, we should have more and more festivals like KLF and like Biennale. all over India. And
Back then when you started, that was one of a kind. So
Yeah.
now when you see that every city, every corner, every state, I mean, district level also, they try to bring so much of concepts. Like we have KLF here, you have an IF, I mean, IFFK, of course,
Yeah.
different audience.
It was
Yeah,
existing.
but
Yeah.
many other platforms are coming like this
Yeah.
kind of unity, community building,
Yeah.
festivals coming across. So now when you see all such events, do you really think about that struggles when you had when you were alone driving this first one of a kind thought to all other people, to the maybe to the producers, or maybe on the I would say on the those who can contribute another level, you try to convince them so much, no? Do you have those memories coming back? Hey, now it's like all over you have festivals.
No, it is. It's a collective effort. It is not a singular perception, anyways. The vision is always a molecule, always, and it spread. Slowly, we developed, and we never realized it will become a kind of model, where a nation is interested in looking at it. Each state is looking at it, and they are also building up, ambitious project because of the biennial. I can say stories not just not just India was or the states were looking at it. Lahore Biennale was initiated, inspired from Kochi Biennale. The difference in between the biennial and other Biennale foundations, this is initiated or ideated by artists, and it is moved from there to other part, like ideated and curated by artists. It's like most of the other places are run by the municipalities or any other, like government foundations, and this biennial got an autonomy with the help of the state government. I would definitely wanted to congratulate and remember Sri M.A. Baby when he invited us to come to Trivandrum from Mumbai. My first meeting was with Mr. Baby was in Bombay. He came to see me in Mumbai to talk about how he can raise funds for the educational purpose. He wanted to raise funds through art auction. That was the beginning of our conversation. Since I discouraged him and I told him that it will take at least a couple of years to make such amount. Maybe he was looking at almost like 100 crore, which through art auction he wanted to raise. Since he was there with me, I called some of my near and dear friends, and that was the beginning of the conversation. He said, what is the best thing can be? You are all very successful, and what is the best thing can be offered to the state? Something like that with Riaz, and so how then it was originated, the idea of Biennale. Biennale means every 2 years. Trinale means every 3 years. Biennale is an Italian word. First Biennale was initiated in 1895, and now we have more than 316 biennials. Even last year, a few months ago, Bukhara Biennale opened, a fantastic Biennale is curated. So I think the culture is spreading, which is, I'm very happy that culture giving us that it is known as a soft power. Art and culture is known as soft power, and soft power is getting much more attention, and the soft power economy is also growing. I think that gives a place where we have culture develop, culture building. There we can see, we can say that, like not the earlier Mattancherry or earlier Kochi is no more there. It is a place of peace. It is a place of an ideal location for any kind of cultural events, So Kerala is in some ways different than any other states in India. This kind of freedom, I never got it, like I've been working on with other governments also. But we never, we get financial support from the state. The first 5 CR I have received, or we have received from Sri Thomas Isaac. I mean, he was the finance minister, and he's a visionary. He is that idea of Muziris. Idea was nobody knew that this place existed. It's 1341 which was vanished, and the new port originated or developed in Kochi. So that memory of Muziris, or the umbilical relationship with the Muziris, when I look at Kochi, and Kochi's cosmopolitanism. As Ashish Nandi mentioned, is other cosmopolitanism. It's not the usual cosmopolitan area. Nearly 44 different kind of community lives there, and nearly 16 languages people speak in 4.5 square kilometer area, which is incredible. That incredible note of it, now you can say that the Biennale effect is people's effect. People create that kind of effects. Their love, their care, their sharing made Kochi as one of the most important site for learning every kind of aspects of cultural movement, cultural thinking, cultural visuals. Yeah, so that is what
I know you can go so long about Biennale, but it's very hard to know that you have decided to stop the journey or end the journey with Biennale. But I'm not being too personal, but I want to know what is the next innings going to be? Like, what are your plans?
It ends with the high note, right? So it's never stopping. It is a kind of transforming. Everything transforms into something else, and it is going to be fantastic. Economically, Biennale got 2 more editions can be put together. So there is kind of sustainability of the economic part of it, and creatively there are so many. This is going to be anyway looked after by artists, ideated vinyl, and run by administrative thinkers and practitioners, experienced people. And so that's with that note, I'm going to do quite a lot of things in my personal work, as well as advising many organizations would like to initiate their own projects, and I'll be in Kerala with new ideas, and new forms will come, new things will make it happen. So I will be in Kerala more than ever, because I want to be with my children as well, family as well. So there are 2 reasons I left a few weeks ago. I have, sent my resignation, and the trustee meeting, they decided to accept my resignation. So I was very happy. That moment itself, I took the action, So, I never predict my life. You cannot, I don't believe in predictions, like I don't like to look at my palm and face readings or whatever. That is, once you know about your life, there is no point in living, I would like to explore. I would like to celebrate my life with the time.
We'll wait for that surprise.
Yeah, the surprises are the most beautiful thing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
very
much.
Thank you.